Hello everyone, my channel, Tales Unfold, is dedicated to storytelling, where I share my unique perspectives and narratives with my audience. I'm passionate about exploring different genres and styles of storytelling, from mystery and horror to romance and fantasy, and I'm always seeking new ways to captivate and engage my viewers. My channel is a space where people can come to escape their daily lives and immerse themselves in the worlds I create. Whether I'm weaving tales of suspense and intrigue or crafting heartfelt stories of love and loss, my storytelling always leaves my audience wanting more. In my latest story, which I've titled The Locked Room, I'm taking my viewers on a journey to a space where people often let their guard down and reveal their true selves. Through the eyes of my characters, I'll explore the dynamics of this unique setting, revealing the tensions, rivalries, and unexpected alliances that arise when people are in such close quarters. As always, my storytelling will be rich in detail, full of unexpected twists and turns, and crafted with a deep understanding of human nature. So sit back, relax, and let Tales Unfold take you on a journey you won't soon forget. The Locked Room, Part 1. It had been 6 months since Mark's wife had passed away, but he was still struggling to come to terms with her death. He found himself going through the motions of everyday life, but everything felt dull and meaningless without her by his side. He spent most of his time alone in their large, empty house, lost in his thoughts and memories. One day, while going through some old belongings in the attic, Mark stumbled upon a locked room that he had never seen before. It was a small, windowless room with a heavy metal door and no visible handle or keyhole. Intrigued by the mystery of it, Mark decided to investigate further. He spent hours trying to find a way to open the door, but it refused to budge. He even tried breaking it down with a sledgehammer, but the metal was too thick and strong. Frustrated and exhausted, Mark eventually gave up and went to bed. That night, Mark had a vivid and terrifying dream. He was in the locked room and the walls were closing in on him, suffocating him. He woke up gasping for air, drenched in sweat. He couldn't shake the feeling that there was something dark and malevolent behind that door. Over the next few weeks, Mark became obsessed with the locked room. He spent all his free time trying to find a way to open it, neglecting his work and social life. His friends and family started to worry about him, but he didn't care. He was determined to uncover the secret of the locked room. One night, Mark had another nightmare. This time, he was inside the locked room, and he could hear someone whispering his name from the other side of the door. He woke up in a cold sweat, heart pounding. He knew he had to find a way to open the door, no matter what it took. Mark spent the next few days researching online and talking to experts in lock, picking, and safe cracking. He finally found a specialist who claimed to be able to open any lock, no matter how complex or secure. The specialist agreed to meet Mark at his house the next day. When the specialist arrived, Mark led him up to the attic and showed him the locked room. The specialist examined the door carefully, then got to work with his tools. It took him several hours, but eventually there was a satisfying click and the door swung open. Mark peered into the dark room, heart racing. He couldn't see anything at first, but as his eyes adjusted to the darkness, he saw something that made his blood run cold. There was a small, old-fashioned crib in the center of the room, with a baby's blanket and pillow inside. And on the wall above the crib, written in what looked like blood, were the words, "I never left." Mark stumbled back, feeling sick to his stomach. He had no idea what to make of this. He had never had a child with his wife, and he had no idea who could have left this macabre message. He called the police, and they took the crib and the message away for analysis. Days turned into weeks, and Mark heard nothing from the police. He started to feel like he was losing his mind. He had nightmares every night, and he couldn't shake the feeling that he was being watched. He started to see strange shadows moving in the corners of his vision, and he heard whispers and laughter when he was alone.